Yesterday, the Supreme Court dealt a devastating blow to reproductive freedom by gutting a component of the Affordable Care Act that required employers to provide contraceptive coverage to their employees. Fighting for that coverage was something I was at the center of when I worked at Planned Parenthood. Make no mistake, this is part of Donald Trump and the radical right's agenda to control our bodies. Yesterday's decision could strip contraceptive coverage from hundreds of thousands of people, and as is so often the case in this country, Black and brown people, immigrants, and the LGBTQ+ community stand to be harmed the most. Now, here in Massachusetts, we have some protections. Back in 2017, I testified at the State House when I was president of the Alliance for Business Leadership in favor of something that was then called the Access Bill, thankfully now the Access Law, and it requires that insurance companies here in Massachusetts cover things like birth control. It's a great law, but it's not perfect. If you get your coverage because you're self-insured or because you receive your coverage through an employer-sponsored plan, you could still lose your coverage, and some states have no protections at all. It's why we need to pass Medicare for all. It's why we need a congresswoman who knows how to fight for reproductive justice, and spoiler alert, I've got somebody in mind for you. Your health care shouldn't be dictated by your employer's beliefs. It's that simple. I want to read to you something that Justice Ginsburg wrote in her dissenting opinion yesterday. Ready access to contraceptives and other preventive measures both safeguard women's health and enables women to chart their own life course. She also said that this ruling leaves women to fend for themselves. I will never leave you to fend for yourself. That is my pledge to the voters of the 4th Congressional District on this issue and others. I am angry about yesterday. I am fearful. But I am also more committed than ever to taking the skills I have, the muscle I have built, fighting for a healthcare system that works for everyone, for reproductive justice for everyone, and going to Washington to lead on this fight. These are tough times. We need champions in Washington. And one court ruling yesterday was certainly a blow, but I am undeterred. I am more fired up than ever, and I'm ready to take this fight to Congress.